La Palma, being second among the peaks of the Canaries only to the peaks of the Teide Massif on Tenerife. In 1815, the German geologist Leopold von Buch visited the Canary Islands. It was as a result of his visit to Tenerife, where he visited the Las Canadas caldera, and then later to La Palma, where he visited the Taburiente caldera, that the Spanish word for cauldron or large cooking pot, caldera, was introduced into the geological vocabulary. In the center of the island is the Caldera de Taburiente National Park, one of 4 national parks in the Canary Islands. La Palma, like the other islands of the Canary Island archipelago, is a volcanic ocean island. The volcano rises almost 7 kilometers. This is the site of the Roque de los Muchachos Observatory, one of the world's premier astronomical observatories. La Palma's geography is a result of the volcanic formation of the island. The highest peaks reach over 2,400 meters and a depth of 1,500 meters in height. On its northern side is the exposed remains of the original seamount. Only the deep Barranco de las Angustias ravine leads into the inner area of the caldera, which is a national park. It can be reached only by hiking. The outer slopes are cut by numerous gorges which run from 2,000 meters down to the sea. Today, only a few of these carry water due to the many water tunnels that have been cut into the island's structure. From the Caldera de Taburiente to the south runs the ridge Cumbre Nueva. The southern part of La Palma consists of the Cumbre Vieja, a volcanic ridge formed by numerous volcanic cones built of lava and scoria. The Cumbre Vieja is active but dormant, with the last eruption occurring in 1971 at the Teneguía Vent, which is located at the southern end of the Cumbre Vieja, the Punta de Fuencaliente. Beyond Punta de Fuencaliente, the Cumbre Vieja continues in a southerly direction as a submarine volcano. Like all of the Canary Islands, La Palma originally formed as a seamount through submarine volcanic activity. La Palma is currently, along with Tenerife, the most volcanically active of the Canary Islands and was formed 3 to 4 million years ago. Its base lies almost 4,000 meters below sea level and reaches a height of 2,426 meters above sea level. About 500,000 years ago, the Taburiente volcano collapsed with a giant landslide, forming the Caldera de Taburiente. Erosion has since exposed part of the seamount in the northern sector of the caldera. Since the Spanish have kept records, there have been 8 eruptions, all of which have occurred on the Cumbre Vieja. During the 1949 eruption, which commenced on the festivity of San Juan named La Grieta, it attains a maximum displacement of approximately 4 meters in the vicinity of the Hoyo Negro to Duraznero vents. It is not traceable southward from the Duraznero vent. North of the Hoyo Negro it traverses downslope and is traceable for approximately 1,500 meters. The total distance from the southern rim of the Duraznero vent to the Llano del Banco is approximately 4 kilometers. In 1951 Ortiz and Bonelli Rubio published further information in respect of the eruption and associated phenomena that occurred before and during the eruption. There is no indication that the crack has penetrated the edifice of the volcano. And, due to the absence of Minas Galeras within the Cumbre Vieja, there is no possibility of examining the internal structure of the flank. Caricedo et al. This means that claims that the flank is in danger of failing are unfounded. However, the lack of supporting evidence has not stopped claims that the flank is in danger of failing. The volcano started erupting again on the 19th of September 2021 after a seismic crisis rocked the island. In a program transmitted by the British Broadcasting Corporation BBC Horizon broadcast on 12 October 2000, 2 geologists -900 meters inland, depending upon topography, the basis for ward and day modeling the collapse of a much larger portion of the western flank than what the currently visible surface crack indicates as being potentially unstable, was based on geological mapping by Day et al. In this paper they argue that a large part of the western flank has been constructed in the scar of a previous collapse and therefore sits upon unstable debris. However, nowhere in their paper do Ward and Day make any claim about the imminent collapse of the flank. They state that they have modeled the worst-case scenario, and as a result they state a future collapse has the potential to cause a tsunami which may devastate the east coast of the USA and other locations. The claim was also explored in a BBC docu-drama called End Day, which went through several hypothetical scenarios of disastrous proportions. In 2002, the Tsunami Society published a statement stating, "We would like to halt the scaremongering from these unfounded reports." The major points raised in this report include, a survey carried out by Morse et al. Reported that the western flank is stable with no indication of a seismic creep being recorded.